of her. And you see when Jen says to Melissa, you see how she goes through French, goes on. So then she goes, Laura, Siggy, Danielle, like she's showing a pattern.
By the way, go and call our girl Siggy. I mean, Siggy is back in season 13 on the New Jersey Housewives.
Oh my God. But wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Margaret on Watch What Happens Live, you are disgusting. She said Siggy's a stain on the Real Housewives. She said Siggy's a stain. Who do you think you are? You're a stain. You are disgusting. You are disgusting for talking about Siggy like that. What did Siggy do to you? Really? She says she's a stain. Siggy is an upstanding, wonderful person, giving, nice, lives a beautiful life with her husband, blended family. Who the fuck are you to talk to Siggy, like talk about Siggy like that? I was disgusted by her statement. She's a stain. Like Margaret, get a fucking grip on yourself. She is just a vile person. Done deal. Vile. You are vile.
How did Siggy come up on? Well, again, because you say, what did Siggy do to him? I think.
What did she do?
Our listeners came up because I don't remember anything because I deal with 1,000 shows. That is when she said the thing about, she basically implied Margaret was anti-Semitic and something with Hitler. Trust me, we have all this. So I just think what the initial fight between the two of them was. Yeah. Well, how did Siggy come up on Watch What Happens? A caller asked or Andy asked?
No. They had a segment. Should Margaret apologize? Because she's done so much shit. Should she apologize to this one? Should she apologize for that, for this, for that? Should you apologize to Siggy for calling her soggy? She goes, absolutely not. She was a stain on New Jersey Housewives. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Are you going to call Siggy and tell her this?
Siggy don't give a fuck, but yeah.
Get some quotes out of Siggy. No, Siggy doesn't care. But call her up because these listeners are probably screaming now for you to call Siggy.
I will.
I mean, yeah, Chocolate over here, Siggy over here. Don't count out Kim D, guys. Yeah, never know.
I'll get all the scoop. Everyone's asking also if we can get some inside scoop on the cast of Vanderpump. I don't know anyone right now.
I mean, but I do.
As a matter of fact, I know someone that I'm just thinking about right now. Oh my God, she knows them all very well. I'm not going to say how right now because everyone will know who she is. David, I'm making the call later. Wait until I tell you off this podcast who it is. You're going to die.
And I really do speak to an ex-cast member of Vanderpump. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay, there you go.
There's an ex-cast member that I could
well,
literally reach out to, but I gotta go about this slowly. No, you don't. I gotta make it seem like I don't necessarily want anything from you and just let you provide this information.
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna let her know I want something from her.
Okay, well, you do it that way and I'll do it this way and we'll come back together. Couple of things to say. I do enjoy this setup scene between Melissa and Jen. It's kind of interesting.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
And I also thought it was funny when Melissa with a napkin and she's like, I mean, I've known Margaret and Jennifer for this. I've never seen it like this.
No.
This is, which it is. If you think about it, I've never seen Margaret really yell on the screen like that.
But why? Think about it. Because she's guilty. And she knows Jen met with Laura. So underlying, she's fuming. Because don't you go against me. Don't you find out the truth about me. Don't you do that. Do you understand? And she's guilty. That's why she goes, I'm shaking. And that's why she wanted to leave. Because she's afraid how much more Jen was going to come out with at that table. Because they were heated. I'm telling you, I read people. And then Fessler says to Jen, you have to leave. Okay. Well, what about, like I said, she would never tell Margaret to leave.
I mean, and Jennifer just laughed.
Teresa got up and left with her friend. She got up and left. She's like, fuck this. I ain't staying here. You know what I mean? She got up and left. Good excuse, Teresa.
And let me just say something, because people are saying this, and I think this needs to be clarified. Because, I say next season, the Gorgas are not going to be there, which, again, I can be wrong. You don't have to. When I'm wrong and everyone spends 5 years telling me I'm wrong, you could, but you're wasting your time because I don't care. I don't need to be right.
We're allowed to predict.
I'm sticking by that they're not going to be there. So everyone is saying to me, You're wrong, because who is Teresa going to fight with the next season? Let me tell you something. Let me make this very
She
clear.
don't need to fight. She's done her
Teresa,
fighting. She don't need to fight.
Now that you've made me watch season 2, episode 1 with your debut, so I can talk about it here today.
We got to talk about that next after this.
But now that I watched it, it's like what Jacqueline said to us recently. Season 1 and season 2. Season 1, she flipped a table. Look, Teresa was never shy. She spoke up to Dana, but we had a very lighthearted Lucy Ricardo fun Teresa. So I'm starting to see things. I am not a tree hugger. I'm not team this or that, but I am starting to see Teresa's whole trajectory on this show would have been different. She was different in the first 2 seasons. Before she showed up at that christening, and there they were. That. I'm just giving her that. And so the thing is, for her,
but she did fight with Danielle. You're forgetting. Remember when she threw Andy down like a rag doll? She threw him on that. Yeah, she fought with Danielle pretty hard.
And listen, there's where you blow the wrong way and the woman snaps. But I'm not giving her too much. I'm just saying, I'm telling everyone, as a producer, when my mind thinks, I guarantee you next season, for her $2 million, it's crazy. She's going to sit there like mom and look and see this Cabral for 120. And she's going to be like, all of you fucking go. I don't care. Because Teresa doesn't care. And listen,
no, she don't care anymore.
Could you imagine for 10 years and you walk, Teresa is going to be Snow White, skipping. There's going to be animals, cartoon animals around. Right. She is going to look around and be like, nothing is going to bother Teresa next season. She's going to look around and say, Melissa is not here. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So,
well, we'll see. There might be one more season of craziness, but we'll see.
But I'm
60-40 on it. We'll see.
I am 98%. And by the way, we don't want her to fight with anyone. We don't need it.
We don't care anymore.
Even when she was giving her opinion to Fuda, like she can give her one-liners, like, hey, do this. But I'm telling, it's going to be Fuda versus Aiden. It might be Cabral versus Aiden. They might have some. It's going to be something we don't expect. But I'm telling you, you heard it here first. Next season, not only are they going to be on, Teresa is not going to fight with anyone. It's going to the massive Trey versus Melissa is going to be 2 other people. I'm not sure who. Dolo, it might be your turn, girl. But it's going to be.
I think Dolo's going to get engaged on the show, stuff like that. I don't know. She just won't fight. You hear her at the picnic table. She's like, I'm not fighting. She's not going to fight. She don't want to fight. And I don't blame her. She's done very well with not fighting. She's done very well.
I was just going to say, when we go down the list and I say Luann is great at the game because she doesn't get so dirty on Dolores deserves to go down as a, you've lasted this long, girl, without getting dirty. And angry. Good for you, Dolores. You know how to do it. Something's working.
Good for you. Good for you. I think that the Melissa Antonia was a little cringe.
You do?
I think that was